Hi guys, welcome to Soul's Note Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your timeless tarot for whenever it is that you're tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing really, really well. We're using the Sacred Destinies Oracle to set the theme for your reading today. So can we have a message for the collective? Please bear in mind these are general, it may not resonate. It's not going to be everybody's story every day, so please only take what does resonate with you and leave the rest. And thank you so much for your support, guys. It means the world. Right, can we have a message for the collective for today, Spirit? Potential. Potential, potential, potential. And then we have action. Right, okay, what I instantly got from that when I turned them over is that your potential will always stay as potential unless you take action towards it. Unless you take action towards it. So there's something that you are very capable of, or, a place in your life that you know that you can get to. But if you sit on the fence, if you don't take the action that's required, it's only going to be potential. It's not going to manifest into, all that it actually can be. Right, let's these are all upside down. I want to see one more. Show me this potential. Show me this potential. Because we all have potential. It's like, think of it in a relationship sense. You meet somebody and you can see their potential, but who they are right now. Yeah. Right, okay, that makes sense. We've got doubt. And then fear. Oh my gosh, this is it. And then success is in the reverse. Yeah, you don't want to date somebody or be in a relationship with somebody for their potential, if you know what I mean, because that potential might never manifest or materialize. You've got to be happy, with that person as they are in the here and now. If, nothing changes, if nothing's different, because potential can be so elusive and out there, but it needs to be honed down. That's what I mean by taking action. And the reason that this potential is here and the action is here is because of the doubt and fear. And that's exactly what I was about to say, is that the only reason that something stays as potential instead of it being realized is because we doubt that we can manifest it, or we doubt that we are all of our potential, or we fear the taking action part, or we fear all that we can be. So take it as it resonates, but this is fascinating. Doubt says, I release the need to know all of the answers. And fear says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So let's find out what this is. Oh yeah, and then we had this success that was in the reversed. In the upright, it would say, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. But it's in the reversed. So there's something about the energy of love, and I don't know if at this stage this is self-love, or if this is actually talking about the example that I used at the beginning, like the potential of a relationship or relationship partner. I don't know yet. Show me the energy of doubt linked to this potential. The Emperor. Doubting your power. Doubting, a position. It could be doubting, like if this is like career or work related, somebody could be doubting that they could be a leader or could be a boss, or not put in an application. It's so funny because I come from a very male dominated industry in terms of corporate work that I've done in the past, and it would surprise me when like men apply for corporate positions, and sometimes they're not qualified, but they have a certain confidence about, yeah, I can do that. Whereas women downplay their potential, and they may not apply for a supervisor role or a leadership role or a managerial role because they doubt this element of themselves, this power that they hold, their intellect. They doubt their authority. And oftentimes women are not paid as much as men. And I'm not going to go into because there's many reasons, but it's often because we don't demand it in the same way that a man would demand it. We don't feel we're worthy of it. We doubt our ability to receive what it is that we're worth. in, let's say, a work or a career or financial sort of realm. Right, okay, show me the Emperor of Doubt. I want to read that potential card as well. But so far, I'm seeing this as work, work related. And you get to define what success means to you as well. There isn't one definition of success. We've got the Ten of Swords and we've got the Justice card, which is great to see those come out together. Show me fear. Show me the energy of fear linked to potential. Show me the energy of fear. Oh, my cards are fraying. Page of Swords. The Lovers. And let's go here. The Eight of Swords. That's the trapped in fear. Right, okay. And we want one for potential. The Ace of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. Right, okay. Right, okay. Let me first of all, before we started, I wanted to read potential, didn't I? Right, found the guidebook. Potential. There we go. Right, this card appears when you're ready to activate your potential and step into your strength. This is the time to activate those gifts that you've had on the back burner in your life. You have incredible untapped potential. This is the time to allow it to flow. And this is why it came out next to action. I mean, you've got to do something. You've got to do something with that potential. It says this is the time to allow it to flow. An inner wellspring of power is emerging. You have a profound spiritual power that is deep within you. Do not doubt, I can't believe this, do not doubt your great authority and capabilities. A dormant volcano might indicate that you have uncomfortable emotions that you are repressing or keeping inside, thus creating emotional stress and inner pressure. It can also mean that you're on the verge of a great expansion of energy and life force. And this very well could be as it says there, what it is that you're suppressing or that is causing these uncomfortable emotions. We've got the Ten of Swords, which is a betrayal, being stabbed in the back. It's the ultimate like hurt and pain associated with a situation. It could be something legal that you're dealing with. And if it's not an actual legal situation, it's talking about matters of right and wrong. So there may be something that happened to you. I don't know, this Emperor, it could be a boss in previous jobs that you've had where you were overlooked or your potential wasn't recognized, or you weren't able to manifest your potential in those, previous job roles or positions, which fed the doubt. There's just a cycle here, a perpetual cycle of, if you hold on to this or continue to hold on to this, it's like it's going to feed your doubts. Doubts about your capability, doubts about your worth, doubts about how other people are going to treat you. So this is about rights and wrongs and things that are unfair. But you can, as it says there, overcome this by stepping into the power. It mentioned power in there. I can't remember exactly what the wording was. But we were talking about this as if this was the first card out. You can't doubt your power or your potential, like I say, is in this realm of power, authority and leadership. And whatever it is that you've experienced in the past can no longer feed your doubt, because that's what's keeping you suppressed, or an aspect of you suppressed. Then we've got the fear. And then with this Page of Swords, that to me is always like somebody seeking out information, but they're at the early stages of it. The Page is the youngest court card energy that we get. So I know you may feel as though you don't know enough to stand in this leadership position. This is exactly what I was talking about at the beginning, with the difference between men and women when applying for these high-powered jobs. A lot of time people think it's because of, the patriarchy and misogyny that women don't occupy the same spaces as men, but oftentimes it's because we see ourselves as less than. We see ourselves as not smart enough or not educated enough, not experienced enough. We don't know everything. We feel that we've got to be qualified to the high heavens. Whereas a man going after that same position will be like, well, you know what? I'm not qualified, but fuck it. I'm going to put the application in anyway and just see what happens. That's why these spaces, in my opinion and experience, are occupied by more men in certain roles. Obviously, this isn't across the board in all industries, but this is just an example that I'm hoping that you can sort of pull something from. Don't feel as though you don't know enough, or there's always more for you to learn and more for you to learn. You've got to see yourself as this emperor energy, as a man or a woman. We all have masculine and feminine energy. So this, I could be very well speaking to a man also who hasn't stepped into their full power yet. And there's a fear, like I say, there's this betrayal, there's an injustice, this doubt that's sort of keeping someone small and stuck. With this 8 of Swords energy. Come out next to the Lovers. There's a lot of air energy in this. 10 of Swords, we're looking at Gemini. Justice is Libra. Page of Swords is all of the air signs. The Lovers is Gemini. And the 8 of Swords, we're looking at more Gemini energy. A lot of Gemini. But anyway, it's that kind of sitting on the fence. Sitting on the fence. Or two sides of yourself pulling in like opposing directions, which is keeping you stuck. It's about harmonizing and balancing out your energy. This Justice card speaks of balance too. Harmonizing and balancing out your energy so that you can get to this point or place of success, however you choose to define it. It could be financially. It could be in terms of a job title. It could be in terms of you standing in your power. You've got purity under there. But there's a new beginning here. A new passionate beginning that aligns with your potential, but you're going to be required, as we said at the beginning, to take action towards it. The Wands energy is all about action, so you very well could be inspired to take action in a new direction. But this reading is like saying, don't let your doubts and fears to stop you or hold you back or make you feel small or diminished in some kind of way. See yourself as the emperor in this situation. As qualified, as more than enough, as a ruler, as a leader. This is the high vibrational aspect of the emperor. So there's nothing wrong with power or authority or leadership if it's done in the correct way. This isn't somebody that, like I say, that's a tyrant. It's not coming out in the reverse. And oftentimes we can see this masculine energy as something negative that we don't want to step into it. But there's nothing wrong with masculine energy or masculinity. Like I say, we all have femininity, we all have masculinity. And masculine energy is the action taker. It's Aries, first house energy. So this is the drive, this is the determination, this is the desire, this is the survival instinct that's going to make you take action. It's the assertiveness, the directness, going for what it is that you want. That is everything that masculine energy is, and that's why we all have it. It may be easier for men to embody because they have more masculine energy than women do. Not in all cases. But like I say, it's tapping into that aspect of yourself, though, that allows you to take action and to get off the fence. Stop juggling something. Okay. Do I feel? Yeah, let's get one of these. But I think that's the message. You realizing your potential. You need to overcome the doubt and the fear and the small-mindedness or the past experiences that have kept you small or allowed yourself to hold yourself back. Right, okay, show me this doubt with the Emperor, Ten of Swords and Justice energy. Alright, let's start pulling. We have endings. Yeah, the doubt has to end. We just said that. The doubt has got to go. And the wording, wow. The wording on the doubt card says, I release the need to know all of the answers. And this is the Page of Swords, like I say, seeking out, thinking that you need to know more, you need to do more. No, that's not it. That's what needs to end, and that is what needs to be released here, is the doubt. Right, okay, then over here on fear, we have action with sunflower. So we've got the same energy twice. Card number 34 in this deck with a sunflower. And this always gives me energy of the Queen of Wands in the traditional tarot, because she's holding a sunflower in her hand. But if you think about what a sunflower is, it's like it bends itself, it grows to the sun. So that's your success. It is your positive outcomes. It's your manifestation. So there's no more hiding yourself or not wanting to stick out above the crowd, because sunflowers are huge compared to a lot of other like domestic flowers that we grow in our garden. They can overpower, so it's like and shine their light. Don't be fearful of standing out or shining your light, or like I say, appearing bigger than. I don't know, this is you diminishing yourself or playing small to make other people around you feel better. Shine. Shine. And also take action. Like I say, this is action, and we've got action down here. So like I say, potential is nothing unless you take action. Right, let's get one on potential. Right, they're all upside down. Show me the energy of potential here for the collective spirit. Labyrinth with journey. I love this. So I don't know whether this journey is in reference to this new beginning, this Ace of Wands. You're inspired to take action. And it may not be like an easy A to B journey that somebody is about to embark on or even has been on. Lots of dead ends, lots of having to go back on yourself to sort of get to the right place that it is that you need to be. But all of this whole journey has been inspiring your potential or showing you your potential. Okay, I think I want to read that one. Let me see what the bottom of the deck is. Crystals and achievements. Exactly. You've got to pat yourself on the back. You've got to recognize what it is that you've already achieved, the goals that you've what's the word? The goals that you've hit, the goals that you've accomplished. There's a lot here that you've done. And with this mirror and self-reflection, yeah, you need to see that for yourself. And when you see that for yourself, it has to be reflected, back to you in your reality. We're not looking for a boss to sort of boost our ego. See, we're going in as the emperor. We know our worth. We know our value. You know what it is that we have achieved or we have the potential to achieve. And that is going to be reflected back to you. Oh my God, I love this. Right, let me read this journey. I don't think I've ever read this one out of the book. And let's wrap this up. I've got to go food shopping now. I didn't go yesterday. I usually go on a Monday, but it was a busy, busy day. So it says, you are on your own path, and the labyrinth represents the simple fact that this journey will take you in many different directions. Unlike a maze, a labyrinth, it says there are no dead ends. I was looking at it as a maze. Well, I've learned something new. I didn't know the difference between a labyrinth and a maze. There are no dead ends or wrong ways. You will not always understand the route that you are on, but you can either choose to be confused and scared or see it as an opportunity to learn lessons and discover strengths. And that's what I mean. This Ace of Wands is not going to be like from A to B straight line. There is going to be some twists and turns in there. But this is what is going to show you your potential, because you can't get out of this labyrinth without taking action. You're not going to be standing still and expect to get out of that. So as long as you're taking action, that is all that matters. That is all that matters, even if there are twists and turns. There's nothing for you to fear here or doubt that you're on the wrong path. It says this sign encourages you to embrace where you are on your journey and resist comparing yourself to anyone else. Listen to your intuition and use that as guidance in the face of any challenges. Keep moving forward. And that's the action. We've had that so many times. Keep moving forward. The gift of the journey is not the destination itself, but the experiences and lessons that you learn along the way. These have shaped you into the person who is prepared to reach that destination, like stumbling upon a labyrinth in a park or seeing one incorporated in a logo. This sign is an invitation to embrace the unpredictability of your own spiritual journey and the growth that comes along with it. Ooh. The additional meaning says a pivotal moment in your spiritual journey, Saturn return, major life changes in career and or relationships, embrace self-discovery. And I think this is about someone discovering their true power. and ending the doubt and fear that's associated with standing in that energy and standing out with this sunflower and the Emperor. There's no hiding this energy. And the universe doesn't want you to hide it either. Right, I'm going to leave that there. That was absolutely fascinating. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.